Sam and Kurt, welcome to Manila.
Thank
We're
you.
totally happy to have you guys here, and it's
Oh, we're
always great
thrilled.
to see
It's great to be
very
here.
famous faces like you guys here. Yeah. And actually, speaking of fame, you have a lot of followers here in the Philippines who totally want to know the nitty-gritty stuff about your life. We've been sending out tweets asking the fans to send in questions for you guys. So
Awesome.
let's start. The first tweet actually came from AJ Raphael, who is a
Of him, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we love
as you know,
AJ.
he's a musician from YouTube.
Of
He
course.
asks, "What musical were you both in together in high school?"
Oh,
We were in two musicals
man,
together in high school.
AJ actually knows the answer to this question. I
That's why he
know for
asked.
a fact because one of the musicals we were in is Urinetown.
Okay,
Which he was in, right? Wasn't AJ in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
together
and-
with you guys.
No,
No, no. He was in a
He was in
separate
the
production.
same, yeah.
But me and AJ actually played the same character in
Oh.
the show.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
character,
okay.
Hot Blades Harry.
All
Yeah.
right, neato.
Yeah.
Well, there
So
you
that-
go. There's some history there.
Exactly. It was a fun show. It was a fun show.
Excellent. And how long ago was that? Not to date you guys, but
Ah,
It was
well, that was
your senior year of high
senior
school,
year of
so-
high school. Man, 25 years ago.
Yeah, roughly that.
25 years ago. Wow, you guys are looking pretty great for your age.
Thanks. We try.
We have another question from Ron Mia. How long do you think your collab together will last?
I mean,
Indefinitely.
yeah, we were having fun, so
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So-
it's great working with this guy, and we challenge each other, I think, in a good way, because we've known each other for so long, and because we've worked together, we don't take the BS from one another.
Right.
And so it's a great
yeah,
collaboration.
she
that-
calls me out.
Yeah, exactly, and it forces us to be better versions of ourselves, and so yeah, we'll be at this for a while.
Excellent. So how long have you guys known each other then? I understand you guys are childhood friends.
We've
Yeah.
known each other since middle school. We were actually on the same bus route together. The
Wow.
bus would stop, and I would get on, and the very next stop, this other kid would get on, who I'd find out is this guy right here.
Nice. So that was what, 30 years ago?
Yeah, it must have been at least, man. Yeah, no,
In our
it feels
younger
like that
days.
sometimes.
Hilarious. Okay, another question is coming from Roed Barks. He asks, Sam and Kurt, among all the songs that you've covered, what is your favorite?
A tough one. There are so many to choose from. I mean, I love Just a Dream. It's one a lot of people have seen and was one of the first big things, I guess, for us. But just the piano lick in it is so much fun to play. So
Yeah.
I never get tired of that.
And I would say I really like our version of Hold It Against Me, because that's one of those ones where it's totally different from the song, and I always enjoy doing that, taking a song that is in one genre and really turning it into something else.
Right.
And that one's a lot of fun, and a lot of fun to perform live, so maybe that
Excellent.
one's my favorite.
Great. Another question here is, are you guys coming back to do another concert here in the Philippines? From Shu.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, we've been waiting so long to come here. This is our first time here, so hopefully we'll be back many times.
And we also know that, the Philippines is a big place, so hopefully next time we can come back not only to Manila, but other
Great.
areas that...
And you guys are full aware that you have many, many viewers and fans here in the Philippines, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Good. We also have another question from Beatrice Lim on Facebook. She asks, if you were to pick just one musical instrument to work with, what would it be? So maybe you first, Kurt.
I mean, I'd have to pick a piano. Just
Piano.
a piano. You can do so many things with it. There's so many different timbres. Just the ability to play many notes at once is something you take for granted playing an instrument like the piano, but a lot of instruments you can't.
Right.
Something like violin, you're limited in terms of the number of notes you can actually play at once. So
And you're one to talk because I understand you play a vast array of instruments. Is that correct? What is the complete list of instruments that you play?
I don't know, but I strongly believe that music can be made with pretty much anything. If,
Yeah.
There's so many things that make sound around us, and when you make music, you're often restricted to piano, guitar, bass, drums, just because those are the traditional instruments of making music. But we did a video where we made music with
Cool.
bottles.
Yep.
So anything can be used to make sound.
Awesome. So in other words, you play an infinite number of instruments.
Sure.
Great. And yourself?
Unfortunately, I have a less diverse array of musical skills, so I'm a pianist. So piano is kind of my go-to for when I write and when I perform. I really have been meaning for a long time to get better at guitar because honestly, I think if I were like really good at guitar, I think I might actually prefer that to piano, just because I don't know, there's something about being able to carry your instrument around with you in the world and kind of have that freedom, I think is so cool. So piano for now, but if I get better, maybe I'll change my answer.
And in your busy schedule, do you ever get the chance to really just kind of jam and like, you know, brush up on your craft maybe? Or does that happen just organically when you're performing?
I think, well, for me, when it's like middle of the night in my apartment, I often am just playing keyboard mindlessly while either thinking about music or thinking about anything, just playing piano. So
awesome.
Usually it happens in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and it helps having musical friends that you can jam with. On this tour, we've filmed a couple little like impromptu, improvised songs in the airports while we've been waiting for our flights, and those have attracted a lot of confused stares from passersby. But yeah, you know, it's important to remember that music is fun first and foremost.
That's right,
yeah.
And it really shows that you guys are having fun, which is a great thing. We have another question here from Sam and Kurt in Manila. And that's their Twitter.
Yeah,
that's their Twitter handle.
It's a good name.
Handle there. So, what's the difference between meeting fans online versus meeting fans in real life?
Well, real life, you get that face-to-face interaction. So I think it's just so much more satisfying. Like when you play a song, you see fans smiling, singing along, cheering for you. So, yeah, just the face-to-face connection. You can't.
Yeah, nothing beats
and
that.
I think both sides are important because with the online interaction, you kind of get a more prolonged way to get to know the fans. You know what I mean? Like every time we post a video, we're seeing the same people comment and tweet. So, you know, a lot of the hardcore fans, we feel like we know them and we have these kind of like, you know, online relationships with them.
Right.
And then the flip side of that is that, you know, in person, it's a briefer interaction, usually like one show, but there's a totally different emotional level of connection that you get with that. So I think they're two sides of the same coin, and it's important to have both, have the online relationship and then get to play shows live.
True.
So.
Now, are you guys really close to the members of your fan club at all? Like, how often do you reach out to them?
Well, there are definitely some of them that you know, tweet us and DM us and send us posts all the time. So,
awesome. So they're like best friends at this point.
And we try to reply to, you know, the hardcore fans because, you know, we really appreciate their support.
And the amazing thing about fans is that they're the ones who, in a lot of ways, are doing the marketing and promotion work for us. The you know, the most hardcore fans, they're out there spreading the word, you know, letting their friends and friends of friends, you know who we are. So we owe a lot to them.
Right. They're kind of like a street team.
Exactly.
Totally.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Unsolicited street team.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got another question here from Winnie Chan. Sam and Kurt, do you miss
a name we know?
Yeah.
A name
for
you
example,
know.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah,
see? Do you miss your pets? And in particular, she says Phoebe and Elton.
Well, those would be the pets.
Yes. I don't know. Does Kurt miss Elton? I miss Phoebe a lot, but I don't know.
Elton, me and Elton have a very special relationship. So Elton is a bunny, by the way. I have a pet bunny, and I was not the one who got the bunny. My roommate got the bunny.
All right.
And at first,
By default.
I must be honest. At first, I was not a huge fan of Elton, simply because I don't know if you've ever had a bunny as a pet or known people with bunny as a pet, but
yes,
they like to eat cords. They will eat cables.
Oh, yes.
They chew through them like no tomorrow. And when you have an audio setup, that is definitely not a great thing. So
have you lost equipment
the
because
bunny
of this
has eaten a MacBook charger, but fortunately, you know, Bunny has his place, which is basically the whole apartment that isn't the studio.
I see.
And then Elton does not come in the studio.
Believe me, when Elton gets into the studio, Kurt's like, oh, no.
Wow.
Get him out of here.
This is a free-ranging bunny we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. The
Wow, I
bunny
think
just
that's
like
great.
lops around. But I do love him. So.
Excellent. And it seems like even your fans love the pets that you guys own, which I think
Elton
is
has
great.
an Instagram.
Elton does have an
For
Instagram.
the bunny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. How many followers does your bunny have?
I believe the bunny has
Couple
like
thousand?
I'd have to look it up. It's over 1,000.
Yeah.
But
That's excellent. I think that's pretty funny.
he's
I'm
a
a pet
pretty
lover
cute
as well.
bunny. So
He's a cute bunny.
He's definitely a
Lops?
cute bunny.
Is it a Lops?
It's a Holland Lops.
A Holland Lops.
Yeah.
All right, great. We have another question here from Anwar. Is there a new album that's going to be released?
Well, we're always writing new stuff. There's a lot of new material that we've written that's on the way. Specifically, we have a little 3-song collection, a little EP that we're going to release in the next couple days. And
Wow, great.
the exciting thing is that those songs, we're playing them as part of the tour. So the folks who come to the shows will be among the first to ever hear these songs, which
Wow,
is
really exclusive.
very exciting for us. Yes, yes. So, and that's going to be, the EP is called Wildfire, so people will be able to get that in
Excellent. Now,
few short days.
I know a lot of people were asking as well on social media, what are some of the songs that you guys will be including in the show on Wednesday and Thursday night?
It's a mix of stuff. It's a lot of the videos that are really big on YouTube for us, whether they're covers and medleys, and then a lot of stuff off Make It Up, Sam's original album. So it's a mix of fun things.
But chances are a good number of people's favorites will make an appearance in the show.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's great to hear, and we're really, really thankful that you've chosen to come to Philippines. And thank you as well for having this interview with me.
Of course. Thank you for sitting down with us.
Hey, no problem. And we look forward to having you back as well.
Absolutely.
And good luck for Thursday and Wednesday night.